Namaste and good morning to all my dear children. This is your ruminants sir. In this video, I will explain you about the digestion in grass-eating animals. The digestion of or digestion in grass-eating animals. In the previous video, we have studied that the digestion in human being as well as in microbes like amoeba, isn't it? Yes. But in this video, I will explain you how the digestion will occur in the grass-eating animals. Okay, we know that the grass-eating animals, is it cow, buffalo, etc., etc., isn't it? Then how the digestion will occur here, isn't it? That is how the digestion will occur in grass-eating animals. In this video, I will explain you about this one. Before going to study, that is first we have to know that why the grass-eating animals like cow and buffaloes, why they will chew continuously, isn't it? Kutaga, eddaga, like that, they will chew the food continuously. Why? Yes, because in this video I will explain you that is why they will chew continuously. Okay, let's start. Before that, I will explain you that this is the digestive parts. Okay, these are the digestive parts of cow or grass-eating animals. Okay, here first I will explain with esophagus or esophagus. What is meant by this? It is known as food pipe. As usual, that is it. We have studied that esophagus in human being. That is the food pipe, isn't it? Esophagus or esophagus is nothing but a food pipe. Okay, where the food is passed in this pipe. This is called as esophagus. Then it has 4 chambers of stomach. It has 4 chambers of stomach. That is first chamber is called as rumen. That is what the rumen. And second, this, that is reticulum. And second chamber is this one. And this reticulum. And third chamber, which is the third chamber? See, this is the omasum. What is that? Omasum. And fourth chamber is, see, that is fourth chamber is, that is, this one is the fourth chamber. See, this one is the fourth chamber. And this is called as abomasum. What is that? Abomasum. These are the 4 chambers of stomach which are present in the cow or grass-eating animals. Okay, first chamber is rumen. What is this rumen? Rumen is the largest chamber in the stomach. Okay, this is the first chamber and it is the largest chamber in the stomach. First point, that is about rumen. Samajh gaya? Then second chamber. What is that second chamber? That is reticulum. What is reticulum? Here the most of the food is digested. Where? In the second chamber. That is called as reticulum. Reticulum. Okay. First chamber is rumen, where it is the largest stomach part or the largest chamber in the stomach. About first chamber. Then second chamber, that is the where the food is digested almost all. That is almost all the food is digested in this chamber. That is why it is called as reticulum. What is that? Reticulum. This is the second chamber. Then third chamber, that is omasum. What is it? Omasum? Omasum is the third chamber. Omasum is the third chamber where the water as well as food is absorbed. Samajh mein raha? That is where the water as well as food is absorbed. That is omasum. This is the third chamber where the digested food as well as water is absorbed here. That is called as omasum. This is our third chamber. Then what is the fourth chamber? Abomasum. That is abomasum. This area. This area is called as abomasum. This is the fourth chamber of the stomach where the protein is digested. Where the protein is digested, and it is also called as true stomach. That fourth chamber of abomasum is called as true stomach because the protein is digested here. Because the protein is digested here. Okay, why it is called as true stomach? Because it is same as stomach like human being. Okay, like that it is called as true stomach. Okay, these are all about the four chambers of the stomach. What's that? First one is rumen, second one is reticulum, third one is omasum, and fourth one is abomasum. Okay, then next part we have, that is small intestine. What is small intestine? Nothing. It is an organ where the almost all food digested and nutrients are absorbed here. What's this? We are in the small intestine where the nutrients are absorbed here. That is called as small intestine. One more important point, that is between small intestine and large intestine. You can see here. This is a small intestine up to here to here. Then and between large intestine from zigzag area. This is zigzag area from here to here. Between that, a cecum or a cecum. It is pronounced as cecum as well as cecum. Okay, cecum or a cecum. What is it exactly? See, many grass-eating animals will eat the grass. Okay, and grass contains a cellulose. What it contains? What is cellulose? It contains cellulose contains thousands of D-glucose. It contains thousands chain of D-glucose. Okay, it's a more amount of glucose containing. That's why it is called as cellulose. Okay, polysaccharide. It is actually polysaccharide. Then most of the grass contains cellulose. Okay, that's why this cellulose is digested in this chamber. Which chamber? That is cecum or a cecum. Okay, why sir? Why it is digested in the cecum only? Because in that area a particular bacteria, symbiotic bacteria, with the help of symbiotic bacteria, the cellulose is digested in the cecum or a cecum. Okay, that is about cecum. समझ में? Then what is about large intestine? Simple sir. Large intestine having undigested food and it absorbs the water. You know from that is in a human being, human digestion in human being. We know these all from digestion. Okay. Then first one is esophagus, that is called as food pipe, and rumen is the first chamber, and second chamber is reticulum, and third chamber is omasum, and fourth chamber is abomasum, and we have small intestine and cecum where the cellulose is digested with the help of symbiotic bacteria. Then we have the large intestine. Okay, this is about the digestion parts only. I have explained you parts. Okay, then now we can see that how the grass is digested in the cow or a grass eating animals. Okay, let's start. See, first the digestion will starts from mouth, isn't it? The grass is taken into a mouth. Okay, with the help of teeth, that is molar, premolar, and with the help of incisors. They do not have canines. Okay, they do not have canine. Okay, with the help of incisors and premolars as well as molars. They are flatted teeth. Okay, they are flatted teeth. With the help of the premolars and incisors and the molars, the food is taken into the mouth. Okay, that is first step. And they quickly swallow the grass. Okay, gadabad gadabad madi gaba gaba, that is what we will tell quickly, that will swallow the, that is grass, or it is called as a food. Okay, quickly it swallows the food. Then it enters into the first chamber. Okay, then it enters into the first chamber. What's the first chamber we have? That is rumen. That is called as rumen. In rumen, the food is digested little bit. In the rumen, that is first chamber, the food is digested little bit. Okay, that digested food in the rumen is called as cud. See here, cud. Cud is, what is meant by cud? The food digested in the first chamber, that is rumen. Okay, what is meant by cud? The food digested in the rumen, that is called as cud. That is as cud. Okay, then after some time, after a little bit digestion, it brings back to the mouth. Again, it brings back to the mouth. Okay, so but the digest agane ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ, ಅದು ವಾಪಸ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಾಯಿ ಒಳಗೆ ತರಿಸ್ತದೆ. Okay, when it will bring back to the mouth and again it is chewed. ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತದ್ರಿ, ಜಗಿತದೆ. ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿದ, I have asked one question, that is why the grass eating animals will chew it continuously, because of this purpose. Okay, first the food is digested, first the food is chewed and it is quickly swallowed and it is enters to the first chamber, that's called as rumen, and that food is called as cud. That food is called as cud. Then that cud, what is digested food is called as in rumen, that is called as cud. That cud enters back to the mouth. Matta ವಾಪಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದ್ರಿ, ಮೌತ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. In the mouth, that food mixes with saliva. Okay, that food mixes with saliva. Okay, and again it is chewed, ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಗಿತದೆ. Then that food is called as rumination. That process is called as rumination. What is that? Rumination. Easy process is there, just you have to understand it. Okay, what is rumination? The cud is digested. Okay, the cud is digested, or we can say it as the digestion of cud also. Now cud, समझ में रहा? First in the first chamber, the most important chamber is that. That's why I will explain you one more time. That is here. The first is chewed little bit and it is quickly swallowed and it enters into the rumen. Okay, in the rumen the food is little bit digested. That food is called as cud. That food is called as cud. Then that cud brings back to the mouth. Matta ವಾಪಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, mouth ಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. At that time the food is again chewed. Okay, again chewed. Then that is called as rumination. What is that? Rumination. And that's why these animals are called as, these grass eating animals are also called as ruminants. What is that? Ruminants. Okay, ruminants. Ruminants. That's why these are called as ruminants, because the cud is digestion, or a digestion of cud is called as rumination. That's why it is called as ruminants. These grass eating animals are called as ruminants. समझ में आया? That is in the first chamber. Sir, what happens if it is chewed with after chewing the food? ಮತ್ತೆ rumination ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದ್ರಿ? See, then again it enters into the first chamber. Enters into the first chamber. Afterwards, it enters into the second chamber. Okay. Again, it is chewed by this ruminants, and again it enters into the rumen. First chamber, Then first chamber what happens? Again the food is again digested. Then in the second chamber, that food is transferred to the or supplied to the second chamber. What is that second chamber? That is reticulum. What will happen in the reticulum? Simple. That is, in the reticulum, most of the food or almost all the food is digested. Almost all the food is digested. Where? In the second chamber, that is called as reticulum. How the food is digested? Totally, that is with the help of bacteria. With the help of bacteria, the total amount of food is digested in the second chamber. समझ में गया? This is about second chamber. Easy है. Then that food with bacteria. Okay. The second chamber, the food is digested with bacteria, with the help of bacteria. Okay. Then this food, I mean that digested food as well as bacteria. Digested food as well as bacteria. This enters into the third chamber. Easier, okay? From that digested food with the help of bacteria that enters into the third chamber. Sir, what is the third chamber? That is omasum. What is omasum? Omasum is the third chamber where the food is absorbed. Okay, previously I told you that is in the third chamber the food is absorbed. समझ में आया बात? This is about third chamber. I will write it here. In the third chamber, the food gets absorbed. Okay. Then again from the third chamber. Again from the third chamber, the food with bacteria enters into the fourth chamber. So bacteria in banditri. See, the food is digested with the help of bacteria. The digested food as well as bacteria is enters into the third chamber. Again from the third chamber, the food as well as bacteria which enters into the fourth chamber. Fourth chamber in see what happens in the fourth chamber. See, fourth chamber with the help of many glands. With the help of many glands in the fourth chamber, the acid is secreted. Many glands, with the help of many glands, acid is secreted. Acid is secretes. Acid secretes. What it will do? What these acids will do? Yes, they kill the bacteria. What they will do? They kill the bacteria. They kill the bacteria. And what it will do? Yes, I told you that is here the protein is digested. That is protein is digested into the small or a simpler form. And here, with the help of acids only, the protein is digested. Okay, this is the fourth chamber. समझ में आएगा? In the fourth chamber, the many glands will secrete the acid. That acid kills the bacteria and as well as that digests the protein into smaller or a simpler forms. Okay, this is our fourth chamber. Then the food, the digested food, it enters into where? Small intestine. Ilihoptadri. That is into the small intestine. See, small intestine that digested food. Digested food is in the small intestine. What will happen in the small intestine? Simple. That is all the nutrients. Isn't it? All the nutrients will absorbed by the small intestine. I will write it here. All the nutrients are absorbed. Where? In the small intestine. Absorbed in the small intestine. Okay? Here in the small intestine, the digested food is given nutrients all over the body. I mean, that is, the nutrients are absorbed by the small intestine. Okay? Next part we have, that is cecum or a cecum. Okay? What will happen here? That is simple. That is, the cellulose is digested in the cecum. The cellulose, that is, cellulose is digested here with the help of symbiotic bacteria. With the help of symbiotic bacteria, the cellulose it is present in grass. It is present in grass. That's why the cellulose is digested with the help of symbiotic or a particular bacteria which is present in cecum. समझ में ये बात? That is, almost all the food is digested here, and the grass will also digested here. Then the undigested food. Okay? Then the undigested food enters into the large intestine. Okay? In the large intestine, the water is absorbed from the that is undigested food. Okay? In the large intestine, the food is absorbed by the the water is absorbed by the undigested food. Okay? Then the undigested food is thrown out of the body with the help of anus. समझ में गया बात? That is, the undigested food is thrown out of the body by anus time to time. Okay, this is about the digestion in the grass eating animals, and also we can call it these animals as ruminants, isn't it? That is ruminants. Okay, this is about the digestive system or a digestion in grass eating animals. One more time I will explain you. See, when the food is chewed by, first the food is taken into the mouth. Okay, when the food is taken into the mouth, that go to the esophagus. With that enters into the rumen, first chamber. Okay, first chamber. And again in the first chamber, the food is little bit digested. Okay, the food is little bit digested. That food is called as what we have called as, that is curd. That is called as curd. Okay, that curd again brings back to the mouth. Again brings back to the mouth. Matta bayi olag bartade. Isn't it? At that time they will chew again. They will chew again. That is called as, that's why these are called as rumination. That process is called as, what is that? Rumination. What is that? Rumination. And that's why these animals, grass eating animals, are called as ruminants. These are called as ruminants. One more example. Sir, why they will eat or why they will eat or swallow the quickly food? Okay, why they will quickly swallow the food? Because they have to escape from the predators. Okay, lion, etc., etc. That's why they have to first they have to escape from the predators, so that area is taken or eaten by fastly. That's why they have eaten fastly or quickly. Afterwards, ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಆರಾಮ್ಸೆ ಕೂತ್ ಕೇಸಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರಿ? That will again the curd is bring back to mouth, and again they will digest. That process is called as rumination. That's why these animals are called as ruminants. Okay, then again that food enters into the second chamber. What will happen in the second chamber, that is reticulum? So total food is digested with the help of what? With the help of bacteria. Yes. Then that enters into the third chamber. What is the third chamber? Omesum. Omesum. What will happen in the omesum? Sir, simple sir, food is absorbed. Food and water is absorbed. That is about third chamber. Then again it enters into the chamber. That is chamber. Fourth chamber. In the fourth chamber, they secretes, the glands will secrete the acids. That acids will kills the bacteria as well as that digests the protein. Okay, this is about fourth chamber. समझ में गया बात? Then that food enters into the small intestine. In the small intestine, all the nutrients are absorbed. All the nutrients are absorbed. Then it enters into the cecum. What will happen in the cecum? That is, in the cecum, the cellulose is digested. That cellulose is digested. Okay, with the help of a symbiotic or a particular bacteria. You know, sir, can we digest the cellulose or can we digest the grass? No, sir. Why, sir? Because a particular bacteria is absent in our body. That's why we can't digest cellulose. I mean, that is grass. Okay, that is wrong. Why? Because there is no particular bacteria to digest the grass. I mean, that is cellulose. The particular animal, that is cows and buffalo, they have a particular bacteria. Through that, the cellulose, I mean, that is grass, is digested here. Then that food, which food, that is undigested food, enters into the large intestine. That enters into the large intestine. Large intestine nothing, only water is absorbed by the undigested food, isn't it? From that, the undigested food is through the anus, the undigested food is thrown out of the body. This is about the digestive system in the ruminants. Okay? This is about the digestive system in the ruminants. Okay? Session. If any doubts, ask me in the comment in the group also. My WhatsApp number is and today's homework for you is, that is, draw and label the neat diagram of digestive system of, that is, animal. Which animal? That is ruminants. Okay? Sir, it's tough, sir, angles, but don't worry. You have to draw easily. That is simple. First, we have to do. Okay? Mainly, we want, that is, 4 chambers as well as small intestine, cecum as well as large intestine. Simply do like this. Okay? As well as, I know you will draw very neatly than me, but simply I show you. Okay? But simply you can draw and concentrate on chambers of the stomach. Okay? And today's homework is, that is, draw and label a neat diagram of the digestive system of ruminants. Ruminants is nothing but a grass. If any doubts, ask me anytime, because we are always with you, my dear students. By this, I will conclude my today's session. Thanks for the video. Okay, bye.